Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this video. I'm really excited to show you this eye look that I've got on right now. It's using a new product that I've recently purchased and never used before, so this is kind of like the trial run. It's Milani Runway Eyes, and the shades I have are in, it's the Catwalk palette. So we're going to be using these top three, the black, blue, and sort of rosy pink, and then the light shade here at the bottom, and also that kind of coppery color. So there's so many different looks you could get out of a palette like this, so I just wanted to try to work in sort of as many shades as I could. And I was going for a sort of a smoky look, but also a little bit of color here and there, so hopefully you'll be able to pick up on how I did it and maybe be able to recreate this look yourself. So to see how I did the look, keep watching. Okay guys, the first step is going to be to apply a light colored shadow base, and I'm going to use my Be Luscious Shadow Magnet in light, and this is just a putting it on our lid here will give our shadow something to cling to. So just getting that all over the lid. Need to do my nails here. But just get that all over the lid, just like that. And then we're getting out our Milani Runway Eyes palette in Catwalk. And so it's got all these shades in it. And we're going to start out with this lightest shade right here at the bottom, just a shimmery white. For that, I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and just get some shadow on the brush and just work that in all over the lid. Mainly concentrating on the inner part is where we want the biggest concentration of color. Next, I'm going to go for this shade right above it. It's kind of a peachy gold color, and I'm just going to use that right here on the outer part of the lid. And then I'm just going to also work that up to right under my brow bone, because this is going to turn out to be kind of like our highlight shade here. So I'm just going to apply that all over. It's really kind of skin tone, but just nice and shimmery. So that's kind of like a base color for all of our other powder shadows. Next, I'm going to go up to this blue shade there, and I'm going to use a new brush. It's a Sonia Kashuk brush, and it's the medium eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to get some of that blue shade on the tip, and I'm going to just kind of use that to get in the crease and also work it outward. So not only outer part of the crease, but also the inner part. This is just a nice flat kind of shader brush that can cover a lot of space if you want it to. And I just want this wash of blue to be definitely involved in this look. So just go all over just like that. And we may come back to these colors once we do our upper liner. That's kind of what I did. Once I got my liner look how I wanted it, I went back and sort of adjusted some of how the shadow looked in certain places. And next I'm going to take my, where is it here, my fine crease brush. There it is. And I'm going to use the black shade right at the top there. It's kind of a sparkly black, and this is what we're going to use to do our outer V. So I kind of tend to start by concentrating the color right where I want that V to sort of begin, and I go up to, you know, towards the middle part of my eye and out from the outer corner of my eye, and that starts to develop the outer V. I'm going to go one step up. This is my fine crease brush. This is the step up from that, and that is from, you can get it at CVS. It's the Essence of Beauty brushes. I use them all the time. And I'm going to go to this sort of maroonish deep pink shade. It's kind of like a rosy maroon. And I'm going to use this to go all over the border here of this color, of this sort of deep blue that we've created. And just really, you know, kind of blur the line. I just love the effect that that's creating. We've got, you know, light in a light shade in here, some blue, some really deep shades, and then ending off with this really warm red. I just am kind of like falling in love with the effect of this shadow that you can get here in some unlikely shades that I might not have thought up myself to use together. But basically, once you've got that, there is your shadow look, but we may come back to this after we do our liner, which is next. All right, guys, for liner, I'm going to be using my Revlon Colorstay liquid liner in Blackest Black, and that's going to just give us a nice line. And it's always nice to put some liner down if you're going to be using false lashes, which obviously I have done on that eye. So one of the beautiful things about Revlon Colorstay liquid liner, this traditional form, is the fact that it can go over these highly shimmery colors and it still remains a rich black shade. So I love that. So I'm just taking it all the way out to the corner, and once I get there, I'm going to wing it up just a little bit more. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to be using my Revlon Colorstay pencil liner in black. Great duo to have that liquid liner and also the Colorstay pencil. I get questions, you know, what's your favorite eyeliner? It's got to be these two by far, although I do switch it up sometimes on the pencil and use black brown or blackberry or other colors that they have, but it's just, they work so well together and I can count on them both. I can trust them. Okay. I love being close in like this to show you exactly what I'm doing with the shadow, but I'll admit when I start concentrating on my liner, I sometimes can get out of frame. Okay. Alright guys, there's a few things that we're going to go back to our shadow palette for. One is to set this liner, and for that I'm going to use this black shade here at the top. So just take a liner brush, and we're going to go starting right up here. This is also going to help blur the line between the liquid and the pencil. So just start there and just go along this whole area here. Another thing we want to think about is what's going on right here in the corner. Now that we've applied our upper and lower liner, I'm going to go back to our blue shade here with my fine crease brush and just kind of bring the color down just a bit. Just ever so slightly, just to really frame the outer corner of the eye. And so I'm using that blue shade there and then just kind of work it in. It's sort of a no man's land of color there, you know, it just kind of starts to look dark after a little while. Obviously, when you start bringing in black, that can tend to happen, and I don't mind with this look, but there are certainly other looks you could do with this where you left the black out and get more of the blue look or more of the rosy look to this. You know, it's just a matter of preference what you want to go for. I was going for a more smoky look today, so that's why I incorporated the black. And I'm just going over that once again with the sort of rosy hue there. And that's going to do it for our shadow and liner. Now we're going to be prepping our lashes for the false lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and curl them with my e.l.f. eyelash curler and hold it for about 15 seconds. Then I'm going to apply a coat of L'Oreal's Lash Out Mascara. It just does a good job of kind of holding that curl that we've created and just helps the lashes mesh a little bit better with the false lashes that we're going to be putting on here in a second. And if you have not yet seen my false lash tutorial, just search through my videos for that. It will take you step by step on how to apply false eyelashes. Alright guys, that's the finished look here. The lashes I used were Ardell Fashion Lashes number 106, and also I applied a little bit of my Too Faced lash injection on the bottom. That's a waterproof formula, so I just felt confident doing that so they wouldn't smudge. But yeah, this was a really fun look to do. On my lips, I have a, let's see, I used this Maybelline Lip Express lipstick and liner in one in Mocha Blast. It was something I actually found at the dollar store, and it's just kind of like a medium, sort of brownish pink. And then over the top of that, I used my, it's a limited edition Revlon shade in Peachy Sheen, but they also have a shade out right now called Life's a Peach if you're looking for something in the stores right now of that type. But I hope you guys like this look, and thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.